Have you ever wanted a small phone? Well, maybe this Unihertz is for you. Hello, Bitter here. Today I just got in the mail my new Unihertz Jelly Max phone. This is going to be replacing my Jelly Star, which I lost in a taxi a few months ago. Very sad, rest in peace. What's nice about this is the Jelly Star was about a 3-inch screen. It's probably about the smallest phone you could get. It was mostly usable, although most things are designed for a larger screen. You're going to hit those little awkward pieces where you have to scroll around or you can't even get around a web page. This though, this is a 5-inch screen. This is probably going to be comparable to an iPhone 13 mini or maybe an iPhone SE, somewhere around that size. And I'm very excited to use this. This should be a good balance between usability and still small. Anyways, today is going to be an unboxing video. We're going to see what's inside of here. After I use it for a few weeks, I will come back around with a review. All right, let's get into this. All right, here's the box. In the back, we have some specs. It's a 5G phone, 12 gigabytes of RAM, 5-inch screen, 4,000 milliamp battery, 100 megapixel camera plus 32 megapixel. This is much nicer than what was in the Jelly Star. But we'll see how it takes pictures during the review. Let's open this up. Plastic comes right off. Oh, there's tape here too. Guess this is supposed to keep you from returning it if you've opened it. Very Apple design. And there's the phone right there. Let's first take a look inside of this package. Comes out the bottom, I guess. Oh, it unfolds, okay. Get a screen protector. Not glass. Instruction booklet. Programmable button like Apple's copied in the last few years. Lots of Chinese. So the great thing about this phone is it's a Kickstarter phone. So if you do the Kickstarter, you actually get a really nice deal on this phone. I think like 20%, 50% off. It's not very expensive to begin with, but it makes it a much smaller purchase. And I kind of like the design of these phones. They don't make small phones like this anymore for to have any kind of real. They're the cheap phones, right? Or I wouldn't say they're for your grannies, but they don't have really good specs. Okay, so let's pull this out. Holy dang, this is thick. I don't know how obvious that is. All right, let's take this off. Oh, wow, get the Unihertz. I'm holding this in my hand and I'm kind of like, what is this? Okay, so you're saying there's the fingerprint scanner. We have the 2 cameras, USB-C charging. I assume that's a little bit more normal. It comes in a little case, so it's actually a bit smaller than what it looks. The design looks very similar to the Jelly Star. Just for comparison, I have another phone. This is about the same size as an iPhone. It's a bit smaller. It's not a huge amount smaller. I think there's a screen protector already on this. Interesting. It's a bit smaller, but it's also about twice as thick. This is probably why it has a much nicer battery. And I think my Linux phone might be turning on now. Yeah. So, let's see what else is in this box. Massive charger. I think I would prefer to pay less for this phone and not have the charger, but I do appreciate it. We have, oh, USB to, no headphone jack. No, there's a headphone jack. What is this? There is a headphone jack right there.
Which is one of the reasons why I like this phone.
A landaulier, so you can be cool. And last, what is this? This looks like the USB charge cable right here. This all looks relatively nice. Standard USB-C, 66 watts, so this should charge pretty quickly. That kind of clicks when it goes in kind of weirdly. I don't know if you can hear that. Kind of satisfying, like a clickiness. And notice it's not the right angle plug like the Jelly Star. Plug it in. That feels pretty good. Now holding in my hand. Yeah, this is very similar in size to the iPhone 13 mini or so. Your hand can reach the other side. It's not too large. It is weird having it be this size and this thick though. I'm not totally sure what I think of that design decision, but we'll see how it works in the interview. The buttons are exactly the same as for the Jelly Star. Feels exactly the same. See if it's gonna turn on without a charge. Oh, looks like we got power. This is a real mystery right here. It does appear to have a headphone jack, but it also has a USB 2 headphone jack converter. Try to figure that out. All right, hi there. Okay, let's try the fingerprint reader. The fingerprint reader grew on me a bit over time. I think it's one of those things you think is totally stupid. Like you wonder why you can't be a thumb on the back, but it doesn't work that bad in my... Once you get used to it, it works pretty well in my opinion. You just have to figure out how you're gonna hold the phone. Wow, this is a lot bigger than the other one. Now that's fancy. Feels nice. Pretty good. Very smooth performance. The apps work quickly. It has the general touchscreen controls like you would expect. Let's do a quick look at the camera. So this is a low light situation, and it doesn't look too bad. Snap a photo of myself. Okay, I look like a felon. But the camera, for the low light performance, this isn't that bad. You wouldn't be able to get this quality out of the Jelly Star. Let's take another quick look. Okay, this is the zoom mode, the 3.4 telephoto, normal, telephoto. Oh, this should be fun. And yeah, that's it for now. Let's see if there's any other apps installed if I swipe. Oh, there we go. Here's the other apps. NFC, it's gonna suck because it doesn't support Japanese payments, but doesn't look like it has anything very much outside of the stock apps of Android, which is nice. Oh, that's weird. Okay. Let's take a quick look at what the Android version is, and then we're gonna wrap this up. Settings. Oh, that's the keyboard. And This is Android 14. That's nice. Any updates? I guess I'm not online. All right, I'm gonna go through this, do an interview. All right, I'm gonna go through this, do a review. I overall like what I'm seeing so far. It is a fat phone. Like, again, very fat phone. Doesn't feel too bad in your hands. Its thickness does make it feel like it's a larger phone than what it is. It's really weird. Probably because the hand is cusping around it. All right, anyways, I'll be coming back to this in a couple weeks after using it as my main driver, and I'll be doing a review of this. Thank you, everybody. Catch you next time.